Hello, Coco here. How are you? A few years ago, I founded Being You. The premise behind Being You has always been to help people discover who they really are. For one reason or another, peer pressure, the fear of not fitting in, there's all sorts of other reasons. People aren't who they really are. You know, it starts as a small, toddling child when your mother and father, who loved you dearly, would tell you, no, stop, don't touch that, don't put that in your mouth, ooh. And then as you got older, you had your peer group, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, who would, you couldn't really do what you wanted to do, you kind of had to go with the group. And then as you got older, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife influenced your decisions. You know, maybe you wanted to be a rock star and you're an accountant because it was safer, because it's a real job, it's comfortable, it's for whatever reason. People out there care about you, but at some point you got to break down and say, who am I? Well, with that in mind, today is June 15th, I am announcing the startup of the Being You Foundation. The initial target that I'm looking at is a special needs community. It's a very, very small portion of our society who have a great deal of needs, and a lot of resources are directed in that area, but not good resources. I've worked with a lot of special needs children from elementary all the way through high school. And the hardware, the software is lumpy and bumpy. It's expensive. It's really, really bad. It really is ineffectual as far as what is capable, as far as what we can, being fully functional, being able to do with our software. So the goal of Being You Foundation is to put together the brightest and the best and develop software, modifications for hardware to make special needs people more in touch with everything. One of the first groups I want to address and work with will be Apple. I mean, their iPad is absolutely brilliant as far as an interface, as far as a way. I have worked with a little girl who was in a wheelchair. She has a little motorized wheelchair thing. She drives around, and she has this screen. It's not much bigger than the iPad, but the software is terrible. It's an interface where she kind of touches things and she can communicate. It's absolutely primitive. There's got to be a better way. There positively, absolutely is a better way. So I want to get together with the best, the brightest, the smartest. I want people to come to me and say, look, we've got this idea. I'm currently in a process where I'm going to start raising money to do this. This is important to me. I know special needs people. And it doesn't just end with children. I mean, there are adults who have special needs. And special needs can even be things like vision, can be things like crippling arthritis, where where people can't necessarily operate a keyboard because their hand is all twisted. Well, there's got to be a way to do something better. Even the people who are they use their eyes to move around. I mean, some of this software is amazing, but there's a lot more we can do. We are the greatest and the best and the smartest there is. Why are we limiting? Why are we limited to what we're doing right now? So I'm reaching out to the community, the software developers who actually have some ideas but never had a vehicle or never had anybody who was interested in that because that's not where the money is and things like that. I want this stuff to be free. The software that I've seen for the special needs community is gigantically expensive, and it's really, really bad. I want this stuff to be free to the end user. We'll figure out a way to pay for it. We'll pay the people who develop it, and this stuff's got to be free. Work with engineers who can take the hardware and build modifications onto it so that a special needs kid could actually work with it. A special needs adult could actually work with it. And make this, at the very least, a cost item, if not free. You know, work with Apple and try to get, you know, I mean, I know they give away millions and millions and millions of dollars of product out for certain, you know, to certain organizations and certain things. You know, work with them to develop this type of thing. And if you're not an engineer, and if you're not a software designer, and you don't have any other, I beseech you to, you know, think about, you know, getting some money to us. I mean, this is going to be something that is going to be ongoing. We are going to make this happen. I know way too many special needs people. I know the parents of special needs kids. These people are unimaginably taxed. They need a way to help their children. They need a way to help. So, this is a primary announcement. Please enjoy your day. Think about what I'm talking about. Contact me if you should find it in your heart to get involved with this. I'm setting this up right now, so as far as the legality goes and the tax write-off and all that stuff, that's coming. But at this point, you know, I need to get this thing started. And, you know, June 15th sounded like a good day to make this announcement. As always, have a most spectacular, amazing, stupendous day. Coco, out.